The year was 1939. Hitler's armies marched across Europe. A chilling message reached the United States, carried by scientists like Albert Einstein. Germany, they warned, was unlocking the secrets of the atom to build a weapon of unimaginable power. The United States embarked on its own desperate mission, the Manhattan Project. This clandestine endeavor, shrouded in secrecy, would forever alter the course of human history. The Manhattan Project's genesis can be traced back to the discovery of nuclear fission. In 1938, German scientists Otto Hahn and Fritz Strassmann split a uranium atom. Physicist Leo Szilard, fearing the potential consequences, sought out Albert Einstein. Einstein's letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt warned about Germany's nuclear ambitions. Roosevelt authorized the creation of the Advisory Committee on Uranium. This committee laid the groundwork for the Manhattan Project. Scientists, many of whom had fled Nazi persecution, understood the need for utmost secrecy. The Manhattan Engineer District masked its true purpose, and the world remained oblivious to the momentous events unfolding. At the helm of this unprecedented endeavor stood J. Robert Oppenheimer. A brilliant physicist, Oppenheimer was selected to lead the project's scientific efforts. His charisma and intellectual prowess drew the best minds to the project. Los Alamos, New Mexico became the project's central hub. Scientists, engineers, and technicians from diverse backgrounds converged with a common goal. Los Alamos became a melting pot of ideas, fostering intense creativity. The pressure was immense, but the scientists were driven by a shared sense of purpose. They worked tirelessly, knowing each day brought the world closer to a potential nuclear catastrophe. The scientific challenges confronting the Manhattan Project were unprecedented. Understanding the atom's structure was crucial to harnessing its power. The Bohr model depicted the atom as a miniature solar system. The nucleus, though incredibly dense, contained nearly all of the atom's mass. Splitting this nucleus, known as nuclear fission, released immense energy. Achieving a sustained chain reaction proved formidable. Scientists experimented with different materials and methods to control the chain reaction. Each success brought them closer to their goal, but each setback underscored the complexity of their task. The decision to establish Los Alamos as the primary research site was driven by several factors. The site's remoteness offered secrecy and security. General Leslie Groves saw the potential of this isolated mesa. Under his leadership, Los Alamos transformed from a remote boys' school into a bustling scientific community. Scientists and their families arrived, drawn by the project's urgency. The community that emerged was unique, a place where scientists lived and worked side by side. Life at Los Alamos was a mixture of normalcy and secrecy. Amidst the pressure, a vibrant community thrived. Life in Los Alamos was governed by secrecy. The scientists and their families lived in a closed community, cut off from the outside world. Mail was censored, phone calls monitored. Despite the pressures, the residents created a vibrant and supportive community. Social gatherings and even a theater group provided respite from their work. The children, oblivious to the true nature of their parents' work, grew up in a world defined by secrecy. Life in Los Alamos was a constant balancing act. The residents navigated the complexities of their work while striving to maintain a sense of normalcy. As the project progressed, the scientists at Los Alamos inched closer to their goal. Theoretical calculations gave way to practical experiments. The pressure was immense, but the scientists pressed on, driven by a shared sense of purpose. The successful detonation of the first atomic bomb at Trinity Site on July 16, 1945, was a pivotal moment. The blinding flash and mushroom cloud marked the beginning of the atomic age. It was a triumph of science and engineering, but also a moment of profound moral complexity. The scientists were now confronted with the full weight of their creation. The thought of Hitler possessing such a weapon was unbearable. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945 cast a long shadow over the Manhattan Project's legacy. The devastating power of these weapons shocked the world. The use of atomic bombs on civilian populations sparked a global debate about the morality of such weapons. The scientists who created these weapons grappled with the ethical implications of their work. The atomic bombings ushered in a new era, defined by both the promise and peril of nuclear weapons. The Cold War heightened the stakes, with both superpowers amassing vast nuclear arsenals. The world lived under the shadow of nuclear annihilation. The Manhattan Project became a symbol of both scientific progress and moral dilemmas. The Manhattan Project's legacy extends far beyond the development of nuclear weapons. The project's scientific advancements impacted various fields, from medicine to energy production. The development of nuclear reactors paved the way for nuclear power. Medical isotopes revolutionized the diagnosis and treatment of diseases. The project also spurred advancements in computing and materials science. The Manhattan Project's legacy is one of collaboration and scientific exchange. Scientists from different backgrounds work together, breaking down traditional barriers. The lessons learned from the Manhattan Project remain relevant today. The Manhattan Project's legacy remains etched in history, a reminder of humanity's capacity for both creation and destruction. The atomic bombs that ended World War II also unleashed a new era of anxiety. The world entered the atomic age, shadowed by the specter of nuclear annihilation. The moral dilemmas born in the fires of that first nuclear test continue to haunt us. The Manhattan Project's legacy is one of profound moral reckoning. The questions raised by the project continue to resonate. How do we harness the power of science for good while guarding against its destructive potential? The pursuit of knowledge must always be tempered by ethical considerations. The Manhattan Project serves as a potent reminder that scientific progress cannot be divorced from ethical considerations. The development and use of atomic bombs underscore the profound responsibility that comes with unlocking nature's secrets. The lessons learned from the Manhattan Project are applicable to any field of scientific endeavor. We must foster a culture of responsible innovation, valuing ethical considerations as highly as scientific breakthroughs. This requires open dialogue between scientists, policymakers, and the public. The legacy of the Manhattan Project is a shared one, belonging to scientists, policymakers, and every citizen. We have a collective responsibility to learn from the past and strive for a future where science is used for the betterment of humanity. The choices we make today will shape the world we leave behind for future generations.